Back to school and all its accompanying rising costs are hot topics for families right here in the Tri-State. Financial expert and consumer advocate Courtney Alev joins us with some money-saving strategies. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, everybody's back to school, whether it's college or elementary school, and it's expensive. So what strategies are you offering for families who are struggling with balancing a budget?
We know this back-to-school shopping season can be very expensive. In fact, a recent Intuit Credit Karma survey showed that 44% of parents are dreading back-to-school shopping this year because of higher costs. And over half are expecting to spend more this year than they have in prior years. So it's a stressful time for many. If this is you, what can you do? The first thing you want to do is really assess what you need and prioritize accordingly. Your child's school may send home a supply list. From there, you can see what you've already got. And then you can track your spending and make a budget. Do the best you can to the best of your ability to see how much you can afford to spend on back-to-school shopping this year. And it's really helpful to be super clear about what your child truly needs versus what they want. I know I always wanted a new backpack every year when I was a child, even if maybe I didn't need one. And then once it's time to actually go shopping, you want to be really crafty with how you're sourcing those school supplies. Take advantage of different deals and sales and shop around. And if your child needs electronics like a laptop or a tablet for school, consider buying something refurbished to save money. And last, you want to make sure to check with your school to see if there are other resources available to you. For example, there's community programs out there that may even provide free electronics for students who qualify.
Well, Courtney, what about families who actually go in debt at the start of school with all the expensive supplies? What advice do you have?
Yes, if you're worried about going into debt for back-to-school shopping, you are not alone. Our same survey found that over a third of parents are worried about needing to take on debt this year to afford back to school. And many more are even thinking that they're going to have to give up necessities like groceries or bills to be able to afford it. And this doesn't even begin to cover the cost of after-school programs like sports or clubs, which many more parents are worried about needing to take on debt to cover. So if this is you, you want to make sure you're exhausting everything available to you before you go into debt. This could mean being really clear about that budget and what you truly need versus want, understanding if you can shop secondhand or find other deals, and just make sure to find those savings where you can. If you do need to swipe that credit card, you want to make sure that you have a plan to pay it off as soon as you can. And if you're hoping to take advantage of repayment plans like buy now, pay later, just make sure that you're able to make those follow-up payments both on time and in full.
Well, Courtney, in the time that we have left, let's talk college a bit. Dorm rooms are expensive, essentials are expensive, books are expensive. Can you guide parents who are struggling with those costs?
Yes, it is expensive to head off to college, so you want to shop smart. For that dorm room, see what you can shop secondhand online or through thrift stores to get that gently used furniture or that mini fridge you just absolutely have to have. And see what you have at home that maybe you can bring with you. Perhaps it's extra bedding or kitchen appliances. And you mentioned textbooks, which is a huge expense for a lot of college students. See if your campus offers a used book program. If so, you might be surprised at how much money you can save. And then just for those general other supplies that you need, make sure to shop around and take advantage of the back-to-school sales that are common at this time of year. And if you're shopping in person, there are retailers like Best Buy or Target that may even offer to match competitors' prices at the register. So you want to do some research beforehand. And lastly, make sure you're asking retailers if they offer student discounts. There's some big tech brands like Apple that can offer student discounts of up to 15 or 20%, and these can really add up in savings if you're shopping for college.
Great advice. Send our viewers to a website where they can learn more.
They can check out creditkarma.com to learn more.
Thanks, Courtney.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more local lifestyles after this message. Stay with us.